Yo, what it is? It's your girl Pushin P here at the Exotic Network with the first segment of Keeping It a P. I'm here with the one and only.
Mac Champ Kennel, you already know, Elite Division. We in here.
Man, it is hard to get a hold of any of you guys. I've been trying to get this man in here for 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm long overdue to be on the Exotic Network.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him in here. Every show, I just finally gave up. I'm like, and this last time, I'm like, look, I ran into him at a local restaurant. I'm like, I need you in here. So here he is. We need the update. We need everything.
Nah, most definitely. To be real, like, I took a little break from the dogs right now. You feel me? I'm not right now, but before I took a little break from the dogs for about 6 months. It was a little overwhelming, but I'm back in heavy. I got a couple litters dropping. You feel me? Like pups on the ground. We going crazy right now.
So, your litters, what are they off of?
My litters right now, dang man, she might make me spill the beans. Okay, I got a little SA litter dropping in
Ooh,
about
that's hot.
15 days. I got a devil's juice breeding dropping in about 20 days, and then I also bred the snake eyes. She's about 30 days right now. And then we got King coming next week.
Dang, you came back.
We got King.
Oh yeah, you came back. How do you feel? Do you whelp yourself?
Yeah, I whelp myself. Yeah. I'm whelping myself right now. My King litter, I'm calling it with my partner. Shout out to Champ Kennel V. For sure. He been holding it down, you feel me? But for the most part, my little SA litter, my Devil's Juice litter, and my Snake Eyes litter is all me.
Oh, that's super dope. Because I think right now Snake Eyes is definitely in my top 3 that I'm looking at to breed too.
Snake Eyes and King, they doing their thing.
King is gorgeous.
Like, they running hand to hand right now. Like, I can't even say who better. They the same kind of dog, but at the same time, they 2 different type of dogs. You feel me? But they both gonna contribute that wow factor, especially when you want to get involved with that color.
It's also depending on your females. What female's gonna complement each male particularly? You know?
Yeah, like so. With my Snake Eyes litter, I took him to a Tiny Young daughter. It's Tiny Young bred to a Pimpin' Ain't Easy daughter, so it'll pretty much complement it really well. You know, Pimpin' Ain't Easy sauced up, so we could pretty much go hand in hand with that, and Tiny Young could clean it up a little bit and put that bigger bone on it. And then with my King litter, I'm going with my Mr. Big daughter, which is Boss Baby's mom. Her name is Coco, you feel me? And she dropped a phenomenal litter, her last litter, you feel me, when she made Boss Baby.
Okay, so I know that there's a few of you guys in Champ Kennels. Does everybody have like their own? I know you do bullies. I know he's your cousin, right?
Yeah,
I know Champ does Frenchies.
We really just grew up together in the same neighborhood. We both from Inglewood, California.
Okay.
You feel me? So we pretty much, it's crazy how we connected, and we just took off with Champ Kennel, and we started pushing the brand, and I was basically the bully division, and he was the Frenchie division. We both like do the other, like I'll do Frenchie litters here and there, he'll do bully litters here and there, but my specialty is the bullies and his is basically the Frenchies.
Which one do you like more? I know you said your specialty is the bullies, but which one do you like more?
I love the bullies. Like, it's nothing like that bully at the end of your leash, you feel me? Like, it's really nothing like it. Like, the Frenchies, it's just like, they cute to me.
They have a whole lot of personality.
Yeah, they got
like it's too much for me.
For real. Like, they human. You could talk to them like straight humans, for real.
Oh yeah, mines will like guapos. Guapos will like bark at me like, you gonna take me out?
Exactly.
The bullies just chill, like
bullies chill. You get some that's turned up. Some of these bloodlines, I ain't gonna lie, they be off the chains, okay?
I'm not gonna lie. I like when they spicy. I don't mind them like mellow. I just can't stand the like overly energetic dogs.
Exactly.
Yeah, but as far as like the snappy and little, I'm not gonna lie, I like them a little violent still.
Because
like,
they show that drive in them still.
Yeah.
They keep that drive alive, you feel me? And I can't knock that. I love a dog with drive. Like, I hate a lazy dog.
Yeah, I think especially with the males too. Like, did you see that clip of Cartoon?
I did. Cartoon for sure. He a nice looking dog too.
Yeah, he is absolutely beautiful.
I don't feel they giving him the credit that he deserves.
They not.
Though. Yeah, he that's a nice, well put together like bully all the way around from the tail to the head. Like, he's well put together.
Is there anybody else you feel that doesn't get the recognition? Like, I feel like out here, Bolo Young was one of the dogs that he was hot, and nobody really, you
I
know.
think that push into the brindle category. You feel me? Like because like even Murder Baby is a hard dog. You feel me? Like he's phenomenal, and they don't give him the credit he deserves. Some people, real breeders, give him the credit. You feel me? But the new people in the game, they want this color shit because it's so
Yeah,
pretty. You feel me?
the lilacs mostly, the tries.
Exactly, exactly. So a lot of these dogs that are solid blue, solid black, brindle, um, I'm not gonna lie, fawn dogs, they really like doing something right now. Like they giving fawn dogs a lot of credit. Fawn dogs wasn't looked at a lot.
It's old school to me. When I
Yeah,
think of fawn, I think red nose. Like when I think
exactly.
of blues, I think that
The original colors,
yeah. So
fawn,
I'm always
blue,
gonna love
brindle,
them.
black. You feel me? But when we getting into this merle now, we getting into this lilac tri now and this chocolate tri, it's like it's all on your preference as a breeder.
Do you carry any merle in your yard?
I carry a lot of merle in my
You do.
yard. My devil's just breeding. I took it to a merle female. My snake eyes female. I took it to a merle female. The hottest merle female in my camp. Her name is Celine. She a tiny young daughter.
That's my daughter's name.
And then we taking King to a merle female also. So we pretty going heavy with the merle right now because it's the new trending topic. You feel me?
They are coming. I don't want to say back because they've been around. When you
Yeah,
think
I've been doing merle for like I want to say since the beginning, like for like 7 years now. You feel me? Like it wasn't respected at first, but my clientele was always there, so I couldn't knock it. Like
yeah, I
so
think merle is right now hot in any breed. I'm seeing
anywhere.
in any breed, even the Frenchies. That's what they're because merle wasn't it like 2 years ago. Nobody wanted a merle
Yeah,
Frenchie.
a lot of people that started with me, a lot of top breeders. You feel me? They weren't for the merle, but now they diving in head first into the merle.
Me personally, I wasn't into the merle, but it's because it wasn't perfected. They still had
They didn't look
heavy
like
EB.
bulls. Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
look like straight bulls.
So it wasn't really for me, and I wasn't. I feel like when you don't love something, you're not gonna produce what you want to produce out of it unless you really love it. Like my blues, I love the hell out of my blues, so I'm a really match up what I want with them.
See, I was like kind of different because I always think outside the box, and I saw the merle like as something different. You feel me? So if 100 people not doing it and 10 people are doing it, when the people that want it, they gotta come get
They
it.
gotta
From
come
us,
get it from
us
somebody.
10,
Yeah.
you feel me? So basically, at a marketing standpoint, it's like a plus. You feel me? Even with this like fluffy bully coming out right now, it's like it's not getting respected. You feel me? Like people don't like it.
I
But
don't
at the
I don't
end
like it.
At the end of the day, like if you about your bag, you're not gonna care what people think.
I
feel
think
me?
I think what it is that it's true. If you about your bag, you
Yeah.
gonna get your bag. You feel me?
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna.
As far as a bull though, it's not there yet. You
yeah,
feel
it's
me?
really not
Yeah,
there.
it's far
I mean,
away
I've
from
seen
it,
one or
you
two,
feel
but I
me?
would love to see them in person. Pictures
Yeah.
so different, you know.
Exactly. I don't got nothing in my camp. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. I don't got nothing in my camp. You feel me? But
What do you
I
think
do.
they're crossing?
It's so many things that could cross it with. I don't think it's just one dog. You feel me? Like everybody's experimenting with it, and if somebody else go breed to another dog, I guarantee it's gonna be 4 different dogs in that pet.
Right,
like
right.
That genetics. You feel me?
I don't know. I'm still not there
Like it's
yet.
people
Who
out
knows
here.
though?
It's people out here playing with Pomeranians. It's people out here playing with Pekingese. It's people out here playing with the Frenchies. You feel me? But that goes to the 1% club, like the people that want to be different. You feel
It
me?
might grow though because I remember at one point I was like the fluffy Frenchies. I don't want no parts.
Yeah.
And now I'm like you're kind of fucking cute.
It's the same thing with the Merle bullies though. It's like 5 years ago when I had my Merle bullies, like your favorite breeder would be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. You feel me? But a lot of people are still.
He still ain't fucking with
yeah,
it.
but my clientele base was still messing with it, so I couldn't knock it. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
Like
The demand is there.
the demand is there. That's the right term for it.
Yeah. I mean, if you got to supply it, then you got to supply it, you know?
Exactly.
Somebody going to do it if you ain't doing it. So, why not be one of the first and be one of the first to perfect it as well?
For real, for real.
Yeah. So, I know you were mentioning that you took a while off. That
Mm-hmm.
it was just too much. You want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I've been doing the dogs for about, I want to say 13, 14 years now. You feel me? And it was just like a little overwhelming, like whelping litters, taking care of puppies, doing stud services, going to shows, just like sometimes it'll take a toll on you. You feel me? Like so, I still love the dogs. I love them to death. You feel me? Like I never give nothing else more credit than the dogs. I done bought my house off of dogs. You feel me? So it's like I was always into the dogs, but it was just like I needed like a little 6 month break just to get my mental back right and get head dive head first into the game again.
With that break, were you also still socially like active in the social media, or did you
Um,
fully take a full
I
step
was
back?
still selling puppies and I was still doing stud services, but I wasn't promoting as much. Like that was just like clientele base that I already had. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
But like right now, like you got to really be into the social network and promoting and keeping everything up to date. You feel me? Like I'm really in tune right now, trying to make the next best thing.
Right. The only reason I ask that is because, it's hard to keep up with so many new things happening. And when we're not staring at our phone or looking at it, it's like we miss the weekend. We focus on family. We come back and we're like, who the hell's this dog? Oh my God, this one died? What the hell
Yeah,
happened?
man. It's a lot of things going on. Um, I try not to stay so in tune with social media, with the lives and everything going on, because half the people on the lives not even breeding dogs.
Right.
They don't got no productions. They not breeding no dogs. They ain't even sold a dog for 10, 20, 30. You feel me? And I've been doing this for a minute, you know?
Yeah.
And we one of the most humble camps. If you ever run into us, we never like, nah, you can't put your dog on our table. You could come over here, put your dog on our table, and we could keep things going. You feel me? It don't take away from us. You bringing your dog over here. Like people still gonna respect my program.
And I can attest to that. Your guys' booth is usually one of the friendliest. Yourself, Champ, I believe Champ's younger brother, Bones, I believe it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bones and King, they both put on. You feel me? We got Champ Kennel Bones, we got Champ Kennel D-Lo, we got Champ Kennel V, and it's my boy. You feel me? Pretty much who we started Champ Kennel with is Champ Kennel. You feel me? With no cap, no jumper,
Right, right, right.
uh, and all the other hot Frenchies he go get. Okay.
Yeah, he every time I turn around he has a new Frenchie. I'm like, good Lord, can't nobody keep up with this
Yeah,
man.
nah, he definitely has the eye. You feel me? I have the eye for the bully, and he got the eye for the Frenchie. You know,
Right.
we both discuss things that go on between in and out. You feel me? But that's his specialty, and the bullies is my specialty.
That's always a good thing to have someone that's like the yin to your yang, and you can just, especially when you grew up together. Because I think in this game, we meet people, we try to be friends, and realistically, we don't know these people.
You don't, and
Yeah.
you'll run into some BS behind all of it. Like you really need to study these people before you get into doing stuff, because business is tricky. Like people will turn their back on you behind a dollar, and we ain't never had that problem because we always been upfront
Right.
with each other. Like no matter how much money we make.
That's funny because Guapo and I today were listening to 10% by Mozzie. And I was saying, like, a lot of people listen to the song like, yeah, this shit. But if you really listen to what he's talking about, he says it at the end. We weren't supposed to fall out over 10%. And in this game, that's what you fall out. You fall out over who took second pick, or I wanted to sell it, or,
A lot of people, they don't understand what comes with this game. You feel me? Like you really got to put the feet work in to understand the schematic of this game, because it comes with a lot. Like yeah, on Instagram we make it look like glittery and gold. Like we got the chains, we got the earrings, we got the house, we got the cars, but behind the scenes it gets tragic, and really behind the scenes, like the only people you got is your family behind you. Like
Right.
like, and if you don't got no family, it's just you.
I think sometimes, too, when people don't understand, like, the losses, sometimes we announce them. Sometimes we have to. And then there's so many that we don't announce.
And with the losses, one thing I gotta say, don't let them break you, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I used to first take losses in this dog game about like 13, 14 years ago, I used to be ready to get on my knees and yell to God, okay? But
No, you do.
like now, I know what comes with it. Like I'm really able to weather the losses and know to keep pushing. Like it's better days
Put some
ahead.
respect on my name.
Yeah, no, that is true. With the losses, at times it happens, and you ask yourself, like, what did I do wrong? What could I have done more? What could I? You start questioning your whole existence of breeding. I've had many times where I'm like, I'm fuck this. I'm done. I'm not breeding no more. I
Exactly.
don't. I can't go through
The
this.
losses will play with your head, like
Yeah.
your whole mental state of mind. Like you'll be questioning yourself. You'll be questioning your partners. You'll be questioning. You'll look at your family and question them. Okay, like
Yeah.
what did y'all do to my dogs?
Yeah, like hold on, he was happy when I left. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it's true. A lot of the times we don't look at that. We don't talk about it. Who wants to talk about negative things? Manifestation is real. Who wants to sit here and talk about it? But we make it look so good that the up and coming new breeders are like, I'm gonna make a bag. But how long did it take for you in this breeding game when you first started to make that first real bag?
Sheesh. Like I was 10 toes in about 5 years before I even made a name for myself. Like I was just like any other new breeder, like to where I walk in the dog show and nobody will know who I am. And it was like we looking around and we'll see a lot of other breeders and everybody going up to their booth, everybody looking at their dogs. And we always knew like one day that's gonna be us. You feel me? But we always knew the sky was the limit. Like between me and my partner, like I could call him and we'd chop it up. And we were the strongholds for each other. Like I lift him up, he'll lift me up.
Backbone.
Yeah, exactly. And we always knew one day we were gonna be in that position. But one thing about my camp is that we always knew we didn't never have to throw hate on another camp name in order to build our name. You feel me? If we ever had a situation with somebody else, we'll always we'll really turn the other cheek like y'all ain't fucking with us. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like we not even gonna give y'all the attention. We not gonna dive deep into that. You feel me? Like we'll see y'all. We'll let the dogs do the talking basically.
I think it also comes from the demographic of where you're from. When you
Exactly.
come from a rough neighborhood, as how you said you guys are from Inglewood, California, like when you come from backgrounds like that, it's just kind of like we're used to taking losses.
For sure.
So it's
For
kind of like
sure.
you just push through with the homie and just keep going.
Keep going no matter what. Don't ever let no loss stop you, okay?
Now, when you first came into the game, what was that first bully you saw that was like, I want it now. This is what I want to do.
The first bully I saw, I'm not gonna lie, when I first came in the game, the bully camp line had everything on lock. I'm not gonna knock nothing about George. George had the game on lock. Like if you wanted that dog, if you wanted that look, you were going to breed to George's dog. You feel
Right.
me? Like that. It
He
was
kind of
no,
left you with no
yeah.
options.
It was no way around it. Nobody
Right.
had it on lock like him because he was the inventor behind it. You feel me? Like he put the time in and everything to make this breed what it is. You feel me? People got their own perspectives and everything, but you always got to put respect on that man's name because without him, it wouldn't be no exotic breed, no micro bully breed. Like everything is derived from that man's yard.
Right. Not only that, he gave us a lane. Like
A
as far as
lane,
being
yeah.
able to, register our dogs, and there was a time when nobody wanted these dogs. So, now there's registers popping up like or registries popping up like daisies everywhere now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can barely keep up with them.
Like as far as the registry is 100%. I'm not gonna lie, I rock with ABR because it ain't no politics with it. Like I'm not into the politics, and ABR is a politic-free registry to where whatever you breed together, they gonna give you some paperwork for it. So it pretty much like they don't discriminate against nothing. You feel me? ABR is the reason why Merle bullies exist to this day.
That's funny you said that because I don't think anyone's ever really elaborated on the registries and what registry they really do like and I think like you said, we tend to shy away from even talking about it because everything is politics in this game. You mess with this person that crops your ears, the other one get mad. You go to this
Exactly.
repro, the other one don't want to fuck with you no more. Like
Yeah.
everything is politics.
But it's all on a preference. It's basically like it's all on how you raise. Like it go back to your parents too. Like if they force you to go to church, you gonna go to church. You feel me? Like that's what you raised on. So basically, if your mentor, whoever brought you into the bully game, they were messing with a certain registry, that's the registry you rocking with. Later down the line, you might run into things with the registry to where you build a relationship with a whole nother registry and you like the way they rock it more. But everything is trial and error when you in this game.
Right. I did notice that a lot of the dogs you recently bred to are all California based.
California based dog. It's too much going on in this dog game. Like everybody I bred to, I have a personal relationship with. Like they can vouch for me and I can vouch for them. It's too much nonsense going on in this game to where I'm not going to breed to no dog that nobody could vouch for. You feel me?
Right. So you're pulling up for live breedings is what you're saying.
Live breedings, the only one I didn't pull up for a live breeding for was the snake eyes. I had Kong send me the box, but I bred to raw.
Kong is so open with it though. I
to
messaged him like, "Can I see?" He's like, "Yeah, when you want to pull up." Like
exactly,
he was so open about it.
Like I bred to raw, I bred to sensei. So it was like snake eyes. You could just send me the box, and then I just had a baby during that time. So it was like
congrats.
I couldn't drive out there. So it was like any other time I would have drove out there, but I had a son, so it was pretty much like I got to do what's best for me and my family.
Well, yeah, of course. At the end of the day, sometimes, and people don't realize that, like, especially now you're established. Exactly. But in the beginning, when you weren't established, I'm sure you missed, I don't know how many, children you have, but I'm sure you missed a lot of family events. Because I did. I missed a lot of family events.
Whelping, taking care of dogs, like, it'll keep you out the loop. Like, it'll keep you out of drama, too. It'll keep you out of a lot of stuff, a lot of the BS, like, that's going on. And that goes back to these lives too. Like, I can't sit on live all day. I got too many lives to take care of. You feel me? Like, if you don't got no emotion nowhere else, you could sit on live all day. That shows a lot about a person.
Right. When I first came out, I was on live a lot, trying to build my name, trying to build my program. Yeah. And now it's so hard to even get me to sit down for 30 minutes between the kids running around. Exactly. You got dogs, you got to separate. Yeah. So
you got litters on the ground. Like I'm about to have 3 hot litters on the ground and then a 4th one. You feel me?
You can't afford fuck ups.
And it's like if I hop on live, I may not be paying attention to that mom. You feel me? That puppy might be aspirating on the mom, and milk might be coming out the nose, and I'm sitting here laughing and joking with y'all on live, or
fumble the bag.
Not even laughing and joking, like everybody arguing. It don't make no sense.
It takes a lot of, and then like I always tell people, you get on there, you arguing with somebody across the fucking country that you're probably never gonna see. Now you walking around your house making your girl mad. Your kids is like, well, don't go near your dad right now. And that person's probably on live with the next person, like kiki cacaing about the next shit,
Nah, but everybody just needs to stay focused on their program. You feel me? Continue building your brand. You feel me? Everybody wants their own lineage off of this, so it's pretty much like you need to stay focused. Like don't let the next person that really don't got nothing take away from what you got going on. You feel me? Because you diving into their nonsense.
Now, I know you guys had a show in Vegas, I want to say about a year ago.
Exactly. It's another one actually coming up. It's another show coming up real soon that my partner in T-Bone with Devil's Juice, you feel me, they pretty much putting together to throw.
Is it it's not the Cinco de Mayo or the 4th of May one?
Nah, it's not
okay, it's further out. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Cinco de Mayo one is with Precision and Antonio.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so he's Aftermath.
Exactly.
Okay, I didn't know he was Aftermath.
Aftermath is Precision.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
That's why I do my PGs. Shout out to them. I confirmed my last 3 litters at Precision. Like, I recommend y'all go to them. You feel me?
Yeah, Precision does. I get a lot of my supplies from there.
Yeah, they carry a lot of good things. Go in there and check them out.
Definitely going. If you live in the high desert, they're straight off Bear Valley.
Yeah, Bear Valley and Hesperia Road.
So I believe the show's gonna be like right around the corner from there as well, right?
Yeah, in that vicinity for sure.
Yeah. So throwing shows, how's that like?
Throwing shows. Personally, I haven't thrown my own show.
But I'm sure being a part of it, you have to,
being a part of it, it's a good feeling. You feel me? Like, you get to see how many people support you. You feel the love. You feel me? Like, it's nothing wrong with it. Like if you feel like you could throw a show, if you feel like you got a big enough platform, I say the sky is the limit. Go for it.
Yeah, I definitely the shows have changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going into my first show a few years ago, and it was nothing like that feeling walking into your show. And like you said, you're looking at camps, and you're like, man, I can't wait to have my own tent. I can't wait to have
Exactly.
my own like merch on. You don't have the logo. You're just a fan at that point. You're just
For sure, for
fanned
sure.
out, you know. And now being in it, it's funny that you lose a lot of that. You get your tent, you get your merch, and then you're like, okay, like this is what I wanted, but
It's crazy because it's a lot to set up for a show. Like y'all don't see the behind the scenes
it's
of
exhausting.
what comes with it. You feel me? You bring 5 to 10 dogs to a show. Like think about how them dogs gotta get there. You feel me? You gotta put that tent in the car. You gotta set that tent up. And then if you going somewhere that's out of state or like 5-6 hours away, you gotta go the day before. And then you gotta think about the dogs that's still at the house. So who's taking care of those dogs while you out at that show? And then even while you at the show, you getting so much attention, people coming through, so much traffic. You still got to keep an eye on the dogs that you brought to
From
the show.
overheating.
Yeah, from overheating. So it's best that you bring a team with you for sure, for sure. Like we pretty much go 10 deep. Any show we go to, 10 plus.
Yeah, you
like,
guys always have a whole
Exactly,
squad.
like, we gotta-
I done seen girlfriends, little
Yeah.
cousins. I done
we
seen
gotta
everybody.
keep the whole squad. You feel me? Like just because like we don't want nothing happen to this bull breed. Like they pretty much changed our lives. Like from where we came from, where we from, they pretty much changed our lives.
What dog do you feel like really changed your life? Where you can look back and be like, yeah, this dog, like you know, George has Miyagi. Miyagi changed his life, his whole camp.
I ain't gonna lie. When I went and bought Tiny Young really put me at a whole nother perspective in the bully game. You feel me? Like I had studs, I had clientele, I had people breeding to my stud, but Tiny Young really put that wow factor. Like when I walked through the show, it's like people that didn't never speak to me that'll look at me at the corner of their eye, they had to be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's him right
That's
there."
the one.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But I'm into developing I want to take it to the next level now. You feel me? Tiny Young isn't a big dog, but the dogs have gotten smaller. You feel me? So like a lot of people are looking for that small, clear
That
pointed
nano.
try wow factor nowadays. You know, and it can be Merle. They respecting the Merle. Once again, like the Merle for sure can be a factor in it. That's why I bred the 3 Merle females that I bred because I'm trying to take over both. Like, I don't care if it come out try. I don't care if it come out Merle. They gonna respect it.
Right. With all the things, because Frenchies is consistently, it's like every month there's something new. With the bullies, what do you think is the next wave? Because I seen lilacs were a big thing, and now it looks like we're going into to something else. What do you
Okay,
think that
so with the bullies, it's really about structure. Like we don't weed out the fact that structure is a big part in it. So that plays a big part in everybody. It's basically like we haven't perfected the breed to where we could say this is the exotic bully. You could say your
The
dog
standard.
you could say your dog is an exotic bully, but it's gonna be 10 dogs at the show that they call an exotic bully, but they all look different.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like until we get a standard to where this is a micro bully, this is a nano bully, this is an exotic bully, and then you got people that be like, mine is a micro exotic bully. You feel me? So it's like you crossing a lot into the and trying to put everything in one to where we're not gonna be able to give something else the respect it needs until we perfect what we got going on already.
What do you think we can do to get there? Because there's a lot of politics. A lot of us don't get along or even think to. There's so many huge camps and nobody can get together.
So I feel like selective breeding, that term right there, is a term that's tossed around too loosely. Like a lot of people just say that to make themselves look good, and selective breeding. If we were really doing selective breeding, we wouldn't have to worry about all the dogs that saying they're exotics, they're micros, and they're really not. We wouldn't have to worry about all that.
Do you think that has a lot to do with like the judging though? Like when we go to dog shows, a lot of the times there's so many categories. I've been a judge myself. I'm not sure if you've been a judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been a judge a couple times.
Okay, so
You
when
feel
we're
me?
judging, you notice that sometimes some of the dogs that are put in the categories don't belong in that category.
Yeah, but that's from the knowledge of the people. They're not doing the knowledge on the breed. You feel me? That's basically where that comes from. Like they're not doing their homework to really understand what type of dog they have. They see this dog making money, so they're like, okay, this is what my dog is classified as. So I'm gonna preach this to my clientele base to be this, which is basically a false narrative. You
Right.
feel me? Like you selling, um,
A dream?
false advertisement. You feel me? You selling a dream. You know?
Has anyone ever came to you with a dog and be like, "What do you think?" And you're like, "Oh my god, I don't know how to tell you."
Yeah, that's the
you guys saw
that's
the
the
dream.
that's the rough part of the game. But anybody that asks me, I keep it real with them. You feel me? In the most respectful way possible. You feel me? Like if they don't got the dog that's up to caliber or not really what catches my eye, I let them know that they need to get back in the lab and they need to keep working. Like it's a nice bull, but you could take it a step further.
Do you think that has to do with like budgets or demographics, like as far as them having a certain type of dog,
It got to do a lot with pride. You feel me?
like kennel
'Cause
blind?
a lot of these breeders will do a putt back with you. You feel me? So it's like, but they gonna want their first pick off the litter. So it's like people look at it as, oh, you taking my first pick, but you still gonna have 5 other puppies.
You getting a bag
that's
still.
gonna take you to the next level, that next step that your female didn't have, and put that pedigree. It's gonna put that look, and it's gonna put that brand behind your program. You
Right.
feel me? It's a way bigger picture to it.
Do you do putbacks?
I try to stay away from them, but if we close, so basically, I base my putbacks off of this. If we have a relationship, if you bought a puppy from me, if you bred to one of my dogs before, if we ever been on a payment plan before, where the trust is there, you
Right,
feel
right.
me? Or
'Cause they get tricky.
Yeah, sometimes I'll do word of mouth if you've done business with somebody I'm close with. And I'll pretty much be able
They
to
basically reached out to you.
yeah, that puts
Yeah.
the security behind it. You feel me? But I say like, don't just take word of mouth. Put people on contracts. You feel me? Get a picture of their ID. Do everything. So just in case if you gotta go there, you could go there. You feel me? Like I'm from the streets, and I don't like having to go back to that
Yeah.
that forum. You feel me? Like I'm gonna pull up because I got too much on the line to risk it all. You feel me?
And that's really what it is you're trying to avoid those things because I think primarily a lot of us, when we go there, and it's like, I just
Exactly.
don't want to, I just
And it
don't
ain't
wanna.
worth it. You feel me? Especially when you done build a platform for yourself, when you done build a relationships, and you done networked all these years. It's like you wanna they be trying to make you crash out over a nobody.
Right. It definitely be
They
that.
be trying
Now, for the putbacks, how do you know? How do you choose?
for the putbacks.
What age do you? Because I notice a lot of people wait till the full 8 weeks. Some people
At
are so
putbacks,
confident, like
I
that's
know-
one.
I know. Okay, so I take into consideration that you want to start getting your lock-ins, that you want to start selling your puppies, you want to start branding them. You feel me? So at about 6 weeks, if the puppies are healthy, they walking around, they don't got no issues, then at 6 weeks, I'm going to take my chances. You feel me? I'm going to FaceTime my partners. If I'm second guessing it, I'm going to FaceTime my partners and be like, what you think? You feel me? And put them on the camera and let them, or I'm going to take one of them with me to get a second opinion, just in case they thinking about something that I ain't thinking about. You feel me?
And it's true. Sometimes it's the smallest detail that we don't see.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
if your litter was sick and the puppies is just gaining weight, like I gotta give it a little bit more time. You gotta be understanding to that everything wasn't up to par, and I can't just go out on a whim. And you as a breeder, you shouldn't even want to let these puppies leave without them being 100%.
I think if you're doing good with business with a good person, they're gonna know that, and they're not.
Exactly.
But for the most part, like that's why, like you said, selective breeding, because some of these people just want to start getting that bag, and they're ready to kick these puppies out.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna lie, like it's some litters I do, and the whole litter's still at the camp. You feel me? Like it'd be like at the same time, it's like some breedings I do for myself to where I want to keep everything, watch it grow up, and then once they get 6 months, I'll pet home 2 of them and keep 3 of them. You feel me? Because I got to see what they gonna do. These bloodlines, especially when you
Exactly.
playing.
When they're clicking, you gotta wait
Yeah,
for the. And sometimes I notice like a lot of the bloodlines, like Giagi being one of them, um, they pop slow.
yeah, they look
Yeah.
like straight like crown blood to do that too, like
Yeah, Crown
Yagi
does
blood,
that.
crown blood, devil spit blood. Um, I had actually had a litter off of Boss Devil, and when I had the puppies, I was sitting there looking at them, and I was like, "This dog is not a producer." No shade. You feel
Yeah,
me?
no, no,
Like when
no,
they
it's
was young,
not.
they look like straight Frenchies.
I
Ears
had one that looked
sticking
like a
up.
pit
You
bull.
feel me? Full tails though. You feel me? And I'm sitting there looking at them, and I'm like, man, like I know.
What the fuck did I do?
Yeah, like I know I didn't pay this all this money, and these dogs look like this. You feel me?
Yeah.
So nothing was selling. I probably sold 1 or 2. I had 8 puppies. I sold 1 or 2. I sold 1 out of state. I sold 1 locally, and then I still had 6 puppies, and they were hanging around, and they started turning like 4 months, going on 5 months, and then I went in there one day, and it was like they were 5 months, and I looked at one of the boys, and I was like, "Hold on, you're doing something different."
Yeah.
Right
Who the
now.
fuck are you?
Yeah, like you starting to look different. I didn't switch nothing up in my routine. I'm feeding them. They getting their playtime. I'm giving them water. They whole genetic system just started changing up. You feel me? And it was like, hold on, y'all 3 staying here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of this
It's my
last
program
one.
now.
That 4th one, we're gonna get rid of. You feel me? We're gonna call on with that with somebody. But these 3 right here, we're gonna keep a close eye on y'all. And that was pretty much my dog Honcho. And he was one of the first Merles I really ran with as a stud. And he did numbers for me.
That's dope. I know you were talking about right now selling puppies out of state and selling dogs. Have you touched a lot of states?
I've touched plenty of states. Like I forget what states I touch until
Yeah.
the customer hit me back up. Like, and that's the one thing. That's one thing about this game. When you do good business, you don't try to false
They wait in
advertise to
line.
a customer. A year later, they gonna come back to you with that same bag that they brought you before. You feel me? Like, so don't try to push a false narrative on people. Like, keep it real with them. They gonna respect the real over the fake. You feel me? Any day.
Plus, everybody's bag ain't the same. So some people's bag is gonna need something a little. They gonna have to buy that 3rd or 4th pick.
Exactly. But that 3rd or 4th pick, you got to look at the rest of the litter, the consistency in the litter. You feel me? You gonna get that 3rd or 4th pick at a discounted price. It may not look like that,
But it's gonna be a tool.
When you take it to that stud, you gonna get that same litter plus better.
Yeah, I was seeing somebody's litter recently, and they had 8 puppies. I believe it was 8 play ball, and he sold. I want to say like 5 of them to huge breeders.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the litter with play ball with trenches.
That's
like,
the litter I'm talking about.
yeah, like it wasn't really looked upon like that. Like, I respect Trenches, you feel me? He built his name from the ground up, you feel me? Shout out Playboy, you feel me? Like we've been in contact with each other, you feel me, throughout his whole little journey. But Trenches, and then I seen at the Rumble in the Jungle, I seen his brother sitting next to him, and I'm like, hold on.
That's
That's crazy.
It's one of those. Yeah, when I seen, I was like, God damn, Big Muff, you looking good
For
over
real,
there.
But like a lot of people are overlooked because they basically, a lot of camps, they've been in the game 10 years plus, so they got a name for themselves already. A lot of people, like I said, it goes back to the social media. You feel me? Like he not really running his mouth on Instagram to where he's overlooked.
Right.
You feel me?
He's not flashy.
Yeah, he's a humble camp, but it's gonna pay off in the long run with his clientele base. You feel me? Like the humble man, the one that's sitting back, laid back, is always gonna win in the end. You feel me? All that arguing, you pushing away the money. The money going far away.
That's one thing I can say about your guys' camp as well, because you guys, I don't think I've ever seen you in anything messy.
But if you know, you know. Like, if it is an issue, you know.
Yeah,
like,
no, of course. Yeah, that's why there's no issues.
But we not loud with it. We not mainstream. You feel me? Like pull that man to the side. Y'all both grown men. Pull him to the side. You feel me? Like, and y'all chop it up. You feel me?
I don't think people realize, like, you are really bashing someone's life work by going on the internet and
Yeah.
talking about them.
You
You are
bashing
taking
your whole
food.
brand.
Yeah.
Like if somebody kid is looking at you and you talking about be this, you on there nigga that and going crazy, telling the man F you, talking about his wife, talking about his kids,
And then that
like
shows what kind of a person I wouldn't want to do business with someone like that
yeah, like
either.
you pushing the whole like half of these people they go talk to their wife and kids about the dog they about to buy from you. You feel me? It's a family oriented
It's a
thing.
family
I don't
affair.
care how long you been in the game, what type of breeder you are. You feel me? I still go and I ask my mom what she think about a dog. Like what you think about this, mama?
Mom,
You
before
feel me?
I waste this
Yeah,
money.
if I take this to this, what you think gonna happen? You feel me? Like that second opinion that never hurt you. You don't know everything. I'm like a sponge. You feel me? I'm gonna eat it all up.
Well, that's what people stunt themselves in this game. You don't allow yourself to keep learning. Some people get to a certain extent and they're like, I know it all. I've been breeding 20
You
years.
can't you don't never know it all in this game. Like it's evolving all the time. You feel me? Like and it's always that younger brain that's a little bit lighter than yours to where you could take heed and apply it to your program. You feel me? Like a lot of people learn from each other but don't want to give the other person credit at the same time at the end of the day. But that's where you got that information from. Get that man his props.
Right. I think if a lot of us just, open our brains a little more, we'd be able to get along and,
No,
but
most definitely,
yeah.
most definitely. I like to. I'm into learning. You feel me? Like it's taking me way further than thinking that I know it all. You feel me? Like you always gotta. You always gotta. It's always a next level. You'll never be at the top. Like everybody plays their role. You'll have a stud right now. He'll be hot for 10 months, but somebody just bred to your dog with a hotter female. You feel me? They just like they didn't take your position because you built your brand, and people are always gonna respect your brand. But at the same time, it's like a dog look a little bit better of the caliber that the people want
Right,
now.
right. Now you're talking about always learning. Do you have a mentor?
I don't. I had a mentor when I first started. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. He taught me a lot. You feel me? Like he taught me and a lot of people in this game. That's you feel me? That everybody looks upon as top dogs right now. I don't think he really messed with the dogs no more, but he introduced us to the dogs, and he pretty much like we ran with it. You feel me? And I never take away from that man. You feel me? Like he pretty much put me up on game.
Would you tell new breeders to come in and look for a mentor or look someone to kind of cling to?
Yeah, like I got I got a couple people from my camp, you feel me, that I took under my wing with the bullies and stuff, you feel me? As a man, you always gonna do what you wanna do. You
Right.
feel me? But always keep your ears open and your eyes open to somebody you got in your lane that's way more experienced than you. You feel me? Like this game come with a lot of headaches. It come with a lot of losses, and people won't show you what it's really about. You feel me? So if you got somebody that's been in the game 10 years, respect that man. You feel me? Yeah, he might be charging you a little bit more than the man that's just trying to get his puppy off, but it's a reason behind that because he gonna take care of you if something happened to that puppy. He gonna replace that puppy for you. You feel me? Yeah, this puppy over here is 2,500 less, but they gonna ignore your calls if you call them back and tell them that this puppy fell out on you behind some genetic defects or something. You feel me? That's why I say always go with somebody that's that got a name behind themselves.
Yeah, I think that's hard too because a lot of times we go and we give them our prices and then someone undercuts you and then you see them running around with this $1,500 bully.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
$1,500 bully. Don't expect to be able to hit that man back up. Like he probably not even gonna be doing dogs in the next 2, 3
I was
years.
just gonna
you
say
feel me?
that.
He gonna go right back to work where he started at. You feel me?
I'm dead. No, yeah, they will not be a breeder the next year or the next 5 years,
For
let
real.
alone. Yeah. What are your top favorite 3 bloodlines right now?
Ooh, top favorite 3 bloodlines. Y'all don't beat me up, but Crown did his thing. I'm not gonna lie, you feel me? Crown most definitely brought something new to the game as far as a complete colored bully. You feel me? He I'm incorporating him a lot into my program. I did go to him directly, my breeding intake. You feel me? Like that's another thing. Like we spent 30K on a female, bred it to crown, and she ain't never had puppies for us. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
this the type of stuff you gotta deal with. You feel me? Then I co-owner with my partner. And it's like he looking at me crazy because I got him doing bullies. You feel me? And it's
It's like that though.
like
Sometimes it's just they chilling. They gonna have them when they ready. You know,
exactly
they're human. They're just like us. How many times do humans, and then you don't just end up pregnant every single time?
for
You know.
real. But that's from a color perspective. I'm gonna put Crown, King, and Snake Eyes all in the same
Because
category. You feel me?
the bloodline.
Because Crown has already been around for 3-4 years. You feel me? So it's like if you want the color, go chase it in that direction for sure, for sure. If you don't care about color, I'm gonna say go rock with Murder in them. You feel me? Like that the Boogie Fawn, Murder is Blue Brindle. But if you want that structure in your program, for sure, go rock with them over there. You feel me? And third, who do I be having my eye on? It's another color dog. You feel me? If you rocking with Chocolate Try, go fuck with uh, go fuck with Lil SA. I would say I'm gonna give Polo his props, and it's a dog I just found out about recently. Saint,
Okay.
the little
Where's he at?
chocolate try crown son. You
Oh,
feel
okay,
me?
okay,
Like he
yeah.
been hitting a lot of shows lately. I didn't know about that dog before. I seen him. Somebody post him at the Rumble in the Jungle, and I was like, "Who is that little chocolate try?" Because I got my eye on chocolate try heavy right now. Like chocolate try going crazy right now.
I was just gonna say I feel like that's the next color that's
Yeah,
after
chocolate.
lilac. It's the chocolate.
Chocolate try going crazy right now for sure, for sure. But most definitely like that's pretty much the route I'm going. You feel me? And pretty much the dogs I mentioned, little SA, Snake Eyes. I'm pretty much running. Don't forget Devil Juice. You feel me?
No,
he not
yeah.
only reason I didn't mention him is because he not tried, but he got the structure for sure. Like he like that boogie.
Oh, yeah,
murder
he's
baby
beautiful.
class. You feel me? If you want that structure with the full tail, you feel me? You for sure gonna go that direction. And I don't feel like he getting the props that he need. You feel me?
We're in an awkward stage right now
Yeah,
where all the
like-
dogs that do
like
deserve it
y'all over-
aren't.
a lot
Yeah,
of people
overlooking.
overlooking him right now, but that dog is phenomenal. Okay, like I've been over there several times just to look at him. You feel me? Like to make sure I'm looking at the right thing.
Right.
And he does it every time.
Would you say, because we're from California, would you say that the California is still the mecca?
California is the mecca, but these other states are coming with some competition.
Who do you think's runner up?
Okay, runner up. I gotta give it to Texas, and I gotta give it to Arkansas.
Arkansas?
I gotta give it to Arkansas because like they not look. I'm into the ones that's like I'm gonna give the underdogs they respect.
Right.
You feel me? And they come in hard. You feel me?
Have you been to North Carolina?
North Carolina has bought a lot of dogs.
Yeah, North Carolina.
They got a lot of dogs out there for sure, for sure. Like the South Carolina, the North Carolina, like they for sure do. But them Arkansas boys, like I like the way they program it. You feel me? Like they not side eyeing each other. Like they
No, they hella
unit.
country, like a family. Yeah.
They coming as a unit into the game. You feel me? And I can't do nothing but put respect on it because that's where I come from. Like that's how I look at my squad.
Right.
Even though we
Family.
from Cali and everybody in Cali don't get along like that. Like everybody be side eyeing each other and everything. But my inner unit, like my partners, my teammates, you feel me? Like that's how we get down. You feel me? So I look at them and I respect it. I actually locked in Hood Hero, the little chocolate tri Merle, out in Arkansas. You feel me? So I pretty much plan to take him to something that lines up with his bloodlines when he starts.
Are you gonna go out there for a live breeding, or are you gonna get that box?
Man, see, the thing about going to these other states is that like it be like I love it. I love the feel of going to these other places, but where I come from, it's like I know how these Cali niggas treat niggas when they come out here.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like I know sometimes California isn't respected the same when we go out there, you feel me? But as long as I'm plugged in and I got some people I can network with, you feel me, and pretty much get down with, I have no problem flying out there
Yeah, I think
or
it's
going out
different
there
too
to
because
do a
I'm a
live breeding.
female. So when I go
Yeah.
out of town, it's like,
They not
oh,
looking at
Pete,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
they
not looking
love
at me
it.
like that. They're like, Peace out here,
Yeah,
Cali, you know?
they come out here, it's gonna be like
I love the different states.
Yeah.
Like, I love the South.
you get to witness the atmosphere. I ain't gonna lie. When I went to Atlanta, when I went to Texas, I love the hospitality. Like,
Yeah.
Like I want to go to Louisiana because they say the
I love
hospitality is crazy
Louisiana.
out
I
there.
love
Like
Louisiana.
they welcome you with open arms. You feel me? Like and that's what I'm about. Like to take your program to the next level, you gotta network. You feel me? You can't be side eyeing people. You can't be looking
That's
at them
funny though, because when
crazy.
I went to Arkansas was one of the states that they were looking at me like, who the hell? But it could be
Yeah.
the way I look too. They were like,
Yeah.
where? What
Yeah,
is she?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that might be what it is. For
Yeah,
sure, for
because
sure.
Arkansas was not friendly to me. They were more staring at me like, what is that?
But they for sure got some hot up and comers out there. Like I don't know if you seen the little dog. He a little freak. You feel me? But the dog Munyon. You feel me? Like he like he's different. You feel me? But he's gonna make when you take the right female to him, he's gonna make the crazy wow factor that you need. You
Right.
feel me? At the end of the day, and they bought a lot. Like you can't knock nobody that's spending money everywhere.
Right. Speaking of spending money, so I know we've been going back and forth with China and the United States. You think China's they got something on us, or do you think we need from China?
Everything China got, they got from over here. So, if basically, in order to make that dog, the mom and the dad that they bought is still over here. You feel me? So, yeah, it's just business at the end of the day. Like it's always gonna be like, oh, we buying dogs from China. Oh, we buying dogs from over here because it's the game we in. You feel me? Like we steadily producing, we're steadily making the next level thing. And if somebody has the piece to the puzzle that you don't have in your program, you have to
You
go.
want it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to go give. China has to come bring that money over here if they don't got it over there.
No, that's true. I feel like it's a give and take relationship with China. You know, they give, we take, we definitely
Exactly.
give, they take.
But most of the stuff that China got, they got from over here. It originated from over here. You feel me? Like they're more of how can I say this? They're more of they massive breed over there. Like so, to every one of your breedings, they're doing 5 breedings. You feel me? So they have the space. They don't gotta worry
Have
about
you
their
seen
neighbors.
some of their homes?
Yeah, they don't gotta worry about
Yeah,
their
they have like
neighbors hating on
4-story
them.
homes.
They could get their mama to start breeding dogs. They could get their cousin to start breeding dogs. They could get their sister to start breeding dogs, and that's what they're gonna do. You feel me? And everybody's gonna be on one accord. You feel me? Everybody gonna have the same story. Everybody gonna be on one accord.
One big happy family.
Yeah, exactly. To where us over here, it's hard for us to even do a co-own. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like somebody see you make $1,500 more than them, even though you put them on and gave them the knowledge and the game
entitlement.
and everything, they still feel like, damn, he made that 1,500. Fuck him. You feel me?
That's really what it is the entitlement. They see you or your camp getting bigger and bigger, and they're like, oh yeah, I want that. How come he's not putting me on? Or how come?
Exactly.
And that's the biggest mistake you can make in this game is feeling entitled, because nothing was handed to us, you know?
For sure.
For the judging, do you like the judging?
The judging is cool. It's a lot of politics in judging too. It's politics and all of this. You feel me? But the judging, I do enjoy it. I love seeing the kids out there. I love this like how
The culture.
Yeah, it gives them something else to look forward to in life. You feel me? And this is $1 million. Some people done made billions. You feel me? Like this is that type of industry to where like people are buying houses, people are taking care of their families. Like not even at a top scale, people are doing this, but they're doing it. You feel me? As a regular, humble breeder. At the end of the day, and they give your kids something to look up to where they don't gotta go clock a 9 to 5.
Where else can you do that or give to your family legally?
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this: it's nothing like the dog game. Okay,
Yeah. No, I had it is. And I'm like, damn, we did it again. We made people think that it's fun.
For real.
But, you know, like you said, with every 5 losses, you're going to take that one win that's going to put you on.
It's gonna put you 10 steps ahead to where you could take them 5 losses and be like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You feel me? But in the beginning, it's hard because you dealing with faith. You feel me? Like faith without works is dead, and you gotta have that faith.
Well, I definitely appreciate you coming on. Stick around. We're gonna do some squad talk with you. But is there anything you want to let them know out there? I know you said you have some litters dropping. Is there anything you want them to keep an eye out for?
Keep an eye out on the litters dropping. You feel me? We always got pups on the ground. You feel me? It's a couple things I didn't mention. You could tune into our pages. My partner is Champ Kennel, the owner of No Cap. He got No Cap. He got Parlay. He got No
Got
Jumper.
everything over there.
No, he sold No Jumper. He got No Brainer. You feel me? One of the smallest fluffies in the world. You know me over here. I got Tiny Young. I got Boss Baby. You feel me? I'm in the works of creating my new stud. Look out after our other proteges. You feel me? Champ Kennel V, Champ Kennel D-Lo. You feel me? Champ Kennel King, Champ Kennel Bones, and you know, salute.
Just type in Champ Kennels because I
Champ
know
Kennel,
you
they
forgetting
all
somebody.
It's like 5 more. You feel me? Like, but everybody is part of the team. Everybody puts their work in. You feel me? But pretty much, all I gotta do is say, stay down till you come up.
Damn. Well, I really appreciate you coming through, and y'all already know what it is. And it's your girl Pushin P, and this was the first segment of Keeping It a P.
Deuces.
I know. This thing. Oh. No, you good. I could tell. I'm like, we've been on this thing for a while.